Where there is vibration, there is life. And where there is life, there is a law. Welcome to the law of vibration. This ain't just science. This is spiritual science. Your feeling is the frequency. Your focus is the frame. What you feel consistently, you frame constantly. And what you frame becomes your reality. The cold air wrapped around him like a shawl of memory. Anonymous. Cherry stood outside the old home, its chipped paint and tilted mailbox still frozen in time. The silence wasn't empty. It was full of voices he never answered, calls he never returned, and guilt that aged like rusted armor across his chest. He hadn't been back since the accident. He was supposed to be behind the wheel that night, but a twist of fate or cowardice put his brother there instead. And though they both survived, only one came back the same. Guilt had festered into silence, silence into distance, distance into stories told to everyone except the one who needed to hear the truth. He stepped into the living room where old rap battles once echoed, childhood, laughter, and brotherhood. The memories stung because they were so good. That's how guilt works. It remembers everything, especially what was beautiful. Anonimiz Cherry, please forgive me, but it wasn't just to his brother. It was to himself. For hiding, for carrying a mask stronger than any form he could master, for letting shame dictate his tempo. As he sat cross-legged in the center of the floor, his chakras pulsed, uneven, tight. The meditation grove shimmered in his mind's eye, reminding him, forgiveness is a warrior's act, not weakness. With every breath, he spoke, Anonimiz Cherry, please forgive me for surviving. Even after 10 years inside this chamber, time doesn't teach, it tests. Pulse check, identity tremor detected, soul pressure rising, anonymous. He can't control the venom and the rage at once. It's pulling him apart. The chamber grew quiet, the swirling energy settling into a gentle hum. Anonimiz Cherry's breath slowed, each inhale and exhale a steady drum in the silence. He opened his eyes, now clear and calm. Anonimiz Cherry. Thank you. Not just words, not a simple phrase tossed into the void. It was a seed planted deep within his core, a healing balm for wounds both visible and unseen. Years of battles, losses, betrayals, and victories had built walls around his heart, walls that hardened into armor, yet also blocked the sunlight of connection. Gratitude began to chip away at those walls. He remembered his mother's voice, soft but unwavering. Anonimiz Cherry's mother. Always say thank you, even when you feel you have nothing left to give. It wasn't easy. The moments when life felt like a battlefield, when betrayal felt like a knife in the back, gratitude was the last thing on his mind. Yet, every time he chose gratitude, he shifted. The venom within him softened. The shadows that clung to his spirit began to thin. The once harsh landscape of his soul started blooming with new life. Anonymous bowed his head, palms pressed together. Anonimiz Cherry. Thank you for the pain that made me stronger. Thank you for the love that never left. Thank you for the lessons hidden in darkness. The chamber responded, glowing softly. Energy flowed freely, no longer a storm but a river. And in that flow, Anonymous understood.